This is WMCAtv. I'm Paulo Sesti.
And I'm Luke Campbell. And this is WMCAtv, everybody.
Happy Monday, January 22nd, 2018.
Yes, and as Mr. Reed would say, it's a beautiful day within the Ram Nation.
Today starts Literacy, and I choose Mays Week.
And teacher, in order to help celebrate Literacy Week, you should be receiving some little flyers in your mailbox.
If you could please pass these out to your students, and also do not forget to decorate your door.
It may be cold outside, but it's going to be hot as the week kicks off. The third 9 weeks, let's get it, everybody. The temperature weather reporter, we have Joey Saza.
Here's Joey on the weather.
Thanks guys, good morning Rams. I'm Joey Salz reporting for APMays Weather. This morning's temperature is at 69 degrees and moving towards the 80s by the afternoon. It's going to be mostly sunny. Going on to Tuesday, there'll be some scattered storms, and Wednesday there'll be some scattered rains, both starting near under the 70s, then reaching towards the 80s. As you can see from the weather map, there's not much going on there, and for those taking the bus, it's going to be 77 degrees, so you should be fine. That's all for the weather. I'm Joey Saza. Now back to your anchors.
Thanks, Joey.
It's always great to hear from a new face, don't you think?
Joey isn't a new face. He's here like every day.
Well, you know who is it? Jaden, man.
All right, he made a greatest save PSA. Roll it. It's pretty interesting that it's Literacy Week.
Yes, you know what is also interesting? Ram birthdays, everybody. Happy birthday to Amarion Brown.
Oh, and speaking of slices, let's pass it to Dex to hear about the tournament.
Thanks guys, and hello Rams. Xavier Smith here reporting for WMCAtv. As you know, January 19th, APMays hosted its 5th biannual bowling tournament. Unfortunately, not everyone could make it to the big game. So, for everyone who missed it, here's a recap of the high school basketball tournament. In case you didn't know, there were 5 main teams competing, organized by color: blue, gray, black, white, and red. So, here's how the competition went. In the first matchup, we have blue team headed by Gabriel Legree versus the gray team. We see Emer doing some heavy lifting with rebound points, and he needs backup. Halftime, we're tied 6-6, so gray team breaks out their secret weapon, our sports reporter D'Angelo Nelson. Christian, being a stronghold defensively, stops the gray team from scoring again. Offensively, Leonard and D'Angelo show up the scoreboard winning threes left and right. Gray leaves the blue team in the dust in a whopping finish of 20-6 points. In the next game, we have the black team battling the white team, headed by Jaden Bryant. The black team gains a lead with consistent steals and a strong offense heavily dependent on Chris King. Halftime, black holds the lead with 6 points to white's 5 points. That brings us to the game's highlight, when Jason Cummings steals a pass and brings it home for a 3. Black team leaves white in the dust, settling the score at 13-7. Keep in mind that this tournament has 5 teams, so the elimination method is a little different than what we're used to. A team has to lose 2 times to be excluded from the match. Now, it was time for the black team's second game. And what a matchup! WMCA anchor Luke Campbell brings his skill to the court to head off with sports reporter D'Angelo Nelson. They go off head to head, both bringing total power to their teams. It was incredible, fighting at each other neck and neck. Halftime tied the teams up 6-6, Luke and Nelson being offensive powerhouses, Luke charging through the paint and Nelson hitting threes like no one's business. By the end of the match, gray team had delivered the black team their second loss, eliminating them from the tournament. But a good game it was with a final score of 12-8, securing gray a spot in the championship. Moving on, the blue team dominates the white team, eliminating them from the tournament and securing themselves a spot for the championship game, settling the score 6-2. Now, the red team has gone home with 2 losses and no wins. Same for the white team. The black team did win 1 game, but they were eliminated because of their last round. That leaves 2 teams in the tournament able to compete for first place, blue and gray, for a rematch and the title of winners of the Winter Basketball Tournament. This is the championship game. Two star players, Gabriel Legree, known for mooring through traffic, and D'Angelo Nelson, the serial three-point shooter. Head-to-head, they battle, assisted by strong offense players Leonard and Kenneth. Emer kept up with rebounds for the Gray, and Christian held his own defensively while Bynum nailed down the defense for the blue team. What a game! The team's strengths and weaknesses played back and forth with each other throughout. By the finale of the game, the Gray team had come out on top. The tournament went fantastic. All teams played their hardest and put in 100% effort. In the end, the Gray team walked away champions. I guess there's a reason D'Angelo is our sports reporter after all. I'm Xavier Smith, reporting for WMCAtv, and now back to your anchors.
Thanks, Dex.
It's also time to wish a happy birthday to Janiah Douglas and Brooke Mason. Payments need to be made before January 24th, everybody.
And this due date also applies to cap and gown, which is essential for graduation.
At last but not least, the senior showcase is fast approaching. If any seniors have any further questions, they could talk to any of the class officers.
Tell me more about the senior showcase.
Well, it's going to be a great show put on by the class of 2018 to show their excellence.
This show will take place January 30th at 6:30. Tickets will be pre-sold by any senior for $5, and at the door there will be $10. Also, here's a short film by one of our BCAT students.
Yes, there will be assorted snacks being sold. Do not miss this exciting look inside into class of 18. Now, time for the daily PTSA corner, where we give all news concerning the school PTSA.
The PTSA will be hosting their first general meeting yesterday, and it went great. All members who attended will get community service hours and will be put in a raffle for Sky Zone tickets.
Yes. They would like anyone who have any plans, to help out the PTSA. School and students, they just need volunteers, everybody. They would love to hear your suggestions since they're open for discussions.
Any further questions can be emailed to maysptsa1@gmail.com.
Students, please remember to support chorus with their Applebee's breakfast. It takes place Saturday, January 20th.
Tickets are $10 and can be purchased on the school online payment option or cash with Mrs. Ruff. They're also looking for volunteers for events as well.
Yes, students, teachers receive a Take Your Child to Work Day field trip forms.
In order to miss school to go to work with your parents, you have to bring back your field trip forms before the 26th.
Yes, until it closed, unfortunately, we've run out of time. I'm Luke Campbell.
And I'm Paolo Sesti.
And this is WMCAtv.
Bye, and have a great day.